guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the YouTube account and we are checking out the Hellscape. Within the guild, there is the Hellscape, which is right over here, and we are looking at the Cursed Realm, guys. Now, if the Cursed Realm says that it's not open or it is not unlocked for you, it is because you do not meet these requirements. Current resonating crystal level must be 474. That is right, guys. You have to be on level 474 or higher. Max level requirement is 605. This does refresh in 1 day, 15 hours. So again, if you do not have this unlocked, it's because you do not meet the requirements to enter the Cursed Realm. Big reason is the Cursed Realm requires 6 teams, guys. Even on this account where we're at today, it is a little bit of a struggle when it comes to the team comps within here, but you do get a significant amount of rewards out of here, including these elemental shards. We are looking to pick up some of those. Possibly if we can get some Twisted Essence, always good. But when you start getting into here, you start getting elemental cores. And then as you get further, you actually do pick up Stargazer cards, which again is what we're looking at right now. Last time we were at 20%, so we were actually right here, top 20. Got 4 Stargazer cards out of there. Definitely got some solid Twisted Essence, elemental shards, and elemental cores. So today we're going to go over the formations. Now these formations, we're going to run through them kind of team by team. As you can see, we don't have anyone set here, and I'm going to show you kind of the dynamic. So up into this point, Baden, we actually had at level 1. We had never used Baden, so we did build him out quite a bit. I put my best gear on him. So we got him to a plus 20 signature item. We got his level up. We also already had him at 5 stars. So putting him in here, big key to this, guys, is Kren. So Kren is the hero that you really want to get built up here. And essentially with Odin, you're going to be able to put all of these enemies together. Baden, of course, with his ads that are going to be popping up, are going to allow you to stack all of the heroes together to maximize the damage that they do within this formation. Now, the second team we look at, again, kind of pre-built, is you're relying here on both Queen and also, as you can see, we borrowed a Frampton right here to, again, keep all of the enemies together with the power of Lucretia. We have Damon in here for a shielder, a star, even though we don't have her built up that much. I would definitely like to see her much higher. The 9 of 9 furniture for Queen will increase the damage significantly. So this is kind of the crowd control aspect that we have for this team. Looking at team 3, we have our dimensional heroes here. We also add, as you can see, we have Hodgkin in here and we have Silas. Both Hodgkin and Silas bring some attack rating boost. They also do some crowd control to allow Ainz to ult. Albeto's in here as the defensive aspect, as well as the damage mitigation that we get out of Silas and that we also see out of Merlin. Really strong team comp within here. 4th team comp is with Raku. So Raku, with the crowd control ability in here, remember, Raku does extra damage when the enemies are crowd controlled. So we're relying on the crowd control of Mishka right here. We have heals and we have damage, which is coming from Saurus. We have crowd control here with Leonardo da Vinci. We have crowd control here with Khazard. Big thing here, Khazard's plus 30 signature item will extend the duration of the buffs that we have. Again, allowing the crowd control of Raku and of Leonardo da Vinci, as well as the ultimate ability for Mishka to last longer within this battle. For the 5th battle, guys, we look at, and I don't know if this one's going to work, Helios in there as a buffer, but between Antandra and Lorzen, I'm not sure if it's going to be enough to keep those heroes up. Essentially keeping Antandra up with additional buffs, Flora doing damage from the top is what is going to maximize the damage in here. Aziz, of course, damage mitigation, as well as an energy battle within the team. Now, looking at our final formation, which is the 5th formation, guys, you guessed it, again, we are going with Scarlet. It's kind of crazy how many boss comps, especially if it's one specific damage, that she has been built into. I don't know, with this being the trial hero, I am going to have to build her out as soon as possible, guys, because of the abilities that she has. Twisted Realm, Cursed Realm, everything. She has just been destroying team comps. Now, the other one to this, they do use the Awakened Taylene. The regular Taylene will work, does a little bit less damage than the Awakened Taylene, but we have to work with what we have in here. Of course, like we've seen similar, we're going to have Rose follow Scarlet in this one. The RNG with the ultimate ability, and I'm hoping the healing aspect from Taylene is going to keep them alive. We're adding Estrelda in here. We do have that 3 of 9 furniture. Definitely could build Estrelda up a little bit more, but have not had the opportunity to. And then, of course, for the super buffer, we are going to put Rain in this comp to round out the teams. Now, Rain is going to give the big damage boost here, which, again, I'm hoping that Scarlet does not just destroy the damage so fast that Taylene doesn't have the ability to build up the damage and really tear down the boss on this side. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to begin the battle. First one I like to run through, just see exactly how it works. So this is our Baden comp, again, reliant on Kren putting everyone together with the teleportation of Oden. You can see we're starting to get a little stack right up here. We've got some buffs of Mortis going on. We have, of course, Baden is just putting out ads, guys. Look at the amount of shadows that he builds up. And there we go. We got pretty much everyone stacked back in this little corner. That will allow Kren to actually chain ult, as we see right there, and literally just lock everyone, maximizing the damage right in this corner. Baden with the shadows are going to keep him locked. One of the heroes that I would absolutely love to see awaken would be Baden. I think he's a really cool hero. I don't have him built out. I used him when AFK Arena started. Since then, not really much functionality, but this team, guys, is working flawlessly. This is what we want to see, is this clean, nice clean stack in the corner to allow Kren, with all of his buffs and everything, to just destroy damage back in this corner. You'll also notice that Mortis is buffing Baden's minions. So the minions are providing a little bit more damage as Mortis goes ahead and buff. And I really see the benefit from him when it comes to Grez, when it comes to Baden, because he buffs the minions. So there we lost Baden, guys. Might get a little crazy in the last couple seconds here, trying to keep everyone together. But just looking at the whole stack of bouncing heroes that are being held down here. Actually, one of the twins are down there. That is what is holding them kind of in place. Baden was serving as the tank with the minions, and the twins ultimately down in that formation. So not too bad. This one, again, trying to get all of these heroes in the formation together. Not sure how super effective a star is going to be, and have to make sure, see heroes like Damon that just die out relatively quick, meaning we're not going to have too much survivability with that team. I was worried about it with the star. This one, again, reliant on Ainz, guys. So we do have the RNG aspect. Now remember, when Silas does his ultimate ability, he will make a hero immune and also give them a really big attack boost. Now that is further by the ability that we see from Ainz. So if Silas actually ults on Ainz, it will give a really strong attack boost, allowing them to do more damage. Unfortunately, like I said, with a lot of these team combinations, I can't really compete on the same level as some of the absolute top players, because they have most of these heroes all at plus 60, plus 80, plus 100 engraving. And they also have a few of these heroes that are built far beyond where I have them, allowing them to really maximize the damage in here. But that one, if we can go the full minute 30, I'm pretty happy with. Mishka, there we go. The crowd control is up, allowing Raku to do a considerable amount of damage. But even here, guys, I mean, if we're dying out in 50 seconds, the RNG aspect is not there. Helios, again, I'm thinking Helios is not going to be enough to really keep this team up. Same with Lorzen. Lorzen did die pretty quick. But you can see most of the heroes are stacked pretty well. Entendre with the mark does a considerable amount of damage to allow Flora to just maximize the damage in here. Again, not too tough. And then our final battle, I'm not sure if Scarlet is just going to absolutely eclipse Taylene's damage, but there we go. So we're going to lose Scarlet at the beginning. I figured it was going to be strong. Even having that plus 30 engraving on Taylene is no match for the amount of damage that Scarlet is putting out, which is going to be a pretty tough call. Most of the team, so looking at our variations, guys, so the second team didn't do too well. Fourth team didn't do too well. And then, of course, the final one did not do that well. We got 26, so overall not too bad. But again, the second team, and I was really considering, really worried about a star up here. I might even pop somebody in here like Rowan, just to really get the cycle started and continued in here. A star is not strong enough within the combination Third team was pretty good. I feel like if we had a little more damage mitigation with Silas having a little more built, it would work. This team just kind of completely fell apart, which again, it could be a really big RNG factor because most of these heroes are pretty built out. I know we could use a little bit more furniture on some of them. And then the final team, guys, we're actually going to look at a couple variations in here, including dropping out Scarlet, that is right, and going with the old Grez combination. If you guys are familiar with this fight, this has actually been a formation that we've seen. So in this one, Rosaline follows Taylene, allowing Taylene to maximize the damage because we know when Taylene dies, Taylene is going to come back. We could actually swap Hodgkin in here, which a lot of players do. We know Hodgkin is actually built into, I think it was team number 3. We can do the same here, as you can swap out a couple in here and include heroes like Arthur to really boost the damage in here, giving us the opportunity to drop Hodgkin into our final formation. Again, this is a little bit dependent on the heroes you have. So we swapped up team 2 a little bit, adding some support in there, which I'm hoping will help. Team 4, we're going to keep just because of the RNG factor. Then the last one, I feel like the boost that we're going to get right here with Taylene is going to make a big difference to allow Grez to maximize the damage in there. We're going to go ahead. We're just going to skip through this one, and I want to see exactly where we're at. So 2C79 on that one, a little bit down, and then the 4th team. Again, it seems like that is where we're kind of missing. So even 4.9, 4.6. They do give you 10 tries in here. So we're going to go for probably 3. I'm thinking 3 more tries. And I know a lot of this is RNG. We've seen, you know, where we went from 50 to 40 to 20 to 10 just by the RNG factor in here. So 4.9, we'll give it 1 more try. Then again, we can go back and look at these teams that didn't perform as well. So 4.9. So still the first one was our absolute best. So we could definitely swap it back. I might have made some bad choices in there because, again, second team working here with a star, but not having a star built and not borrowing a star. I feel like this is kind of a miss. If we can get her off the ground, though, I could see it working in there. And then, of course, this team dropping out Hodgkin. We can actually drop Estrilda back in here because Estrilda is essentially the one that we had, allowing Hodgkin to join the team versus having Arthur in here. Actually putting Hodgkin back into this team to really buff up the damage that we had. And this one, again, still a little bit questionable. You know what? We could even try it for the RNG aspect. I just feel like Scarlet is going to destroy damage in here, but this was our highest team. So 4.96, so we're still at 26%, which is still pretty good. Oh, we got to have Rose follow Scarlet. 4.9. So we'll have Rose follow Scarlet. I wonder following Taylene if that would make a difference to Scarlet not dying out so quick. 5. There we go, guys. So 5 billion damage. Again, guys, 2.7 on the first team. Yeah, that second team. I'm going to have to really look at that second team and see. And that's kind of how I evaluate this, guys. That takes us to 26. We have 2 challenges left. I can even spend a couple diamonds and I can reset this. I'll try it a little bit more. Definitely have some work on a lot of different heroes here that I need to build. So we'll do our final one here. And that will do it for the Kane fight. Again, if you're not within this round, 5.2. So that was our best attempt. 23, guys, which brings us to, that is right, Stargazer cards. That is what we're looking for. Even being at 23, we get 3 cards. If we get the top 20, guys, we can pick up an extra Stargazer card as well as some more Essence. But with 1 day left, happy with that. I'm going to go through, I'm going to check all my gear, I'm going to check all my artifacts, level up whoever I can, maybe swap out a couple of heroes, looking at that second team and seeing exactly what we can do. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. That is the Kane fight, which is within the Hellscape and the Cursed Realm. Again, if you cannot use it, it's because you're not high enough level. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.